What, and there's nothing the police can do?
They're completely powerless.
Well, maybe you should go and see a solicitor then. You know, get some kind of court order out.
What for? He's just said they can't do anything.
All right.
The only way is if I go and drag her back.
And how does that work? You just ring up the SAS, do you?
I mean me.
Well, you can't do it on your own.
Well, I can't just sit here doing nothing. For all I know, they could have her out at country.
Well, why would they do that?
I'm not making it up. This is what police have said. There are loads of folk that's never seen their kids again. The only way is if I take the law into my own hands.
Yeah, but suppose she doesn't want to be rescued.
She's no choice. I'm just going to grab her.
What? Even if she wants to stay?
It's for her own good.
Yeah, I know it is, Ashley, but... Well, I think the whole lot of them are flaming loonies as well. But shouldn't she have the right to choose? Of her own free will?
Free will? She lost that first day she met him. You've seen what she's like, Leanne. She's like a zombie. They've got her brainwashed.
He's right, you know.
I wish I wasn't. But that's long and short of it.
Well, I don't see how you're going to kidnap her all on your own.
Yeah, but he won't be on his own. Because I'll be helping him.
Doesn't sound very healthy, does it?
No. Go on, again.
What, won't it start?
You know, it's a good job Kevin's here to sort it out. And again.
No, sorry, Alec. Gonna have to take it to the main dealers.
Oh, well, why can't you do it?
I've not got the equipment.
You heard what he said. Sorry, it looks like I'm going to have to let you down, Sally. I'd promised Sally I'd run her to the market with this stuff. I feel useless.
Put it in the back of the van if you want.
Honestly, I couldn't.
It's up to you.
Well, aren't you busy?
Could close for an hour.
Are you sure?
Just go and lock up.
Tell you what you can do. You can look through the Gazette, see if you can find a bike for Davy.
Okay.
That is, unless you're still set on getting him a new one.
Well, it is what we promised.
Till all this happened.
Yeah, but we've only got to find the deposit.
There's no reason why I should have everything new, you know. I didn't. I'm sure you didn't.
Nope.
Well, we've all got to get used to it. Kids included.
Yeah, but it's not going to be forever. With a bit of luck, I could be back at work in a few weeks.
Yeah, well, I was hoping that. I'm not so sure now.
Why? What's happened to change your mind?
Well, according to Nick, Leslie's got a solicitor.
Oh!
Well, somebody would have told you.
Well, what's the big secret, Gail? I've got a solicitor, only he's being paid for by the union.
I know you keep trying to reassure me, but isn't it better if we face up to it? You might lose your job.
Gail, Les stole some drugs. I'm sure of it. I'm also sure the investigating panel will get the truth out of him.
Yes, but that isn't the end of it, is it? You know that as well as I do.
Don't mind me.
Oh, not the light. I can't stand it.
God, it's like a tip.
Oh, that's not a nice thing to say about your own house.
It's a flat.
It's too early for the debate.
I mean, it's small. It's not designed for 4 people.
You're telling me I have to spend the night on the flaming floor?
Oh, poor you.
Aye, and it's freezing and all. Cover the window shut.
Have you got no sense of smell? And what's this?
Oh, that's chicken tikka masala.
Well, I want it gone by the time I get back. And I want the washing up done as well.
Did you treat other lodgers like this?
This is my home. And you might have asked before you invite your friends to stay for the night. And I don't know what you spilt on the carpet.
Sorry about that. There's a cup of tea. I might put it up later.
It's too late now.
Oh, you're getting proper stressed out, you, aren't you? Won't do you no good, that, you know. I tell you what, you sit down and I'll make you a cuppa.
No, I've got to be at work. I'd have been there now if I could have got in the bathroom. And I want this place cleared up by the time I get back. Understand?
Oh.
Where's Deirdre?
Oh, she's gone to work.
Oh, she could have waited. Was that you banging on that bathroom door while I was in the shower?
No. You're late for work.
I know I am. And mind you two don't get into trouble and all. What do you think they're doing with yourselves?
How can we have the key to the house?
No way. Are you going round there on your own? Get the place in a right stink.
Mum.
N-O spells no. That key stays with me and don't you go anywhere near the place.
Here's one. 35 quid. Shall I go and have a look at it? Well, that's if it's still there.
I thought you were set on getting a new one.
Well, I was. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe they do expect too much. I mean, I've got to pull the reins in.
He wouldn't have got a solicitor if he didn't have a case.
Of course he would. He'd do anything, that bloke.
Now he's got someone fighting his corner. Who knows what lies they might hatch up between them.
Yeah, well, let's hope he doesn't get away with it, because it'd be a flaming travesty.
Gail, look, I'm sorry to interrupt. Have you come to any decision about whether we proceed with this offer on the lease?
Yeah, Roy, I haven't forgotten.
No, only time is ticking away, and I was wondering...
Yeah, oh, OK, Roy, well, you just put everything down on paper, you know, all the pros and cons. I'll have a look at it and we'll take it from there.
Well, you see, we can't put it off
Yes,
much longer.
yes, Roy, I promise.
I do understand you've got other things on your mind, but... yeah, well, I'll put my thoughts on paper, shall I? Yes.
Sorry about that. You were saying?
Bike.
Oh, yeah, do you want some money?
No, I'm all right. Listen, while we're on the subject of presents, don't get me anything much. As long as the kids have a good Christmas, that's all I'm bothered about.
OK. Same goes for me.
Yeah, it's just beginning to sink in how much we miss my overtime.
Uncle Fred said he can only spare a dozen pies. He's made rest order up with sausage rolls.
Are you back working at the butcher's?
Only for a couple of hours. The liver lad's got a bad belly. Can't stop. You won't do anything stupid, will you? What do you mean?
I was telling Gary, and well, you read about these things in papers.
About what?
These cults. They'll do anything to stop you. You won't be able to just go in there and grab her. Sometimes they have guns, or they'll set fire to the place.
Well, I won't be on my own. Nicky Tilsley's coming with me.
Have you thought this out properly? I mean, just the two of you. And what are you going to do when you get her back? You're going to lock her in a bedroom? She might not want to be rescued.
Well, I face that when time comes.
Don't rush into it. I'd hate for you to get hurt. You, Nick, or Zoe. Look, just think about it. Even if it means waiting a week or a fortnight.
Here, glass of water. How's things?
Fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're brilliant. You know that. To think you've come so far in just a few weeks.
No, can hardly believe it myself. It's a bit like, well, like I'm on a journey.
You are. And you know who's waiting for you when you get there.
Shannon.
That's right. If you ever want to go back the way you've come...
Ashley. Nah.
You will tell me, won't you?
I don't.
But you may do. You might change your mind.
I want to be with Shannon again. It will happen.
Oh, yeah. But not just yet. Remember, you're still on the journey. There's loads of things for you to learn.
I want to learn all there is.
And to experience. You have to open yourself. Totally. Not just your mind. Everything.
You mean like...
Yeah. That's the next step, Zoe. But you needn't worry. I'll take care of you.
I know you will. So, when will I be ready for the next step?
I think you're ready now. Don't you? Tonight, then.
You all right, Ash? Gonna get you a pint?
No, I'm just looking for my Uncle Fred.
I haven't seen him. Hey, is it right what Judy's been telling us?
Well, Zoe, you mean, yeah.
That you can pull it off, just you and Nick?
You can get a van off me, Uncle Fred.
The butcher's van?
Well, it's all cleaned out inside.
It was the outside I was thinking of.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I thought you were trying to take them by surprise.
I am.
With Elliot's pies written all over it. What are you going to do, crack on it's a delivery?
Well, I'll go mad if you use a spray can.
I'll get something from work and cover it up.
Will you? Thanks, Gary.
And, I'm coming with you.
I've been telling Zoe about tonight. The next step.
Good. It's all right, Zoe. Ben's told me.
You don't mind?
No, of course not. Why should I?
Well, I just thought... Well, won't you be jealous?
We all have to make sacrifices for Nirab, Zoe. It's his wish that you and Ben should come together.
You're brilliant.
And as long as we fulfil his wishes, then Ruth's happy, aren't you?
Ashley'd never get his head round that. Not in a million years. But it's beautiful, isn't it? Like a friendship without jealousy.
Poor Ashley.
Never mind poor Ashley. I've got to move on and forget him.
It's a big step to reject your past.
I know, but I want to. And like we said, I'm on a journey.
And tonight will be a further stage. But it will make it much more difficult for you to turn back. When the child is born, then the only way is forward.
I want Shannon to have a baby brother or sister. I'm ready now.
Good.
Why not tonight, then? After the meeting.
So, when we're going round there?
As soon as we've worked out a plan. A couple of days' time.
Anyway, I've told them to get the place cleaned up.
Sounds like a nightmare.
I don't know how you stand it.
I mean, you're not beholden to her.
Well, I know she helped me through that dreadful time, but I reckon I've repaid me debt to her, don't you?
And more. You know, if you ask me, the woman's got a flaming cheek.
Let me guess who you're talking about.
And apart from anything else, she's been upsetting folk at work and then claiming diplomatic immunity because she's my mate. Well, I've had enough.
We all have.
Yeah, I'm going to give her marching orders.
You're absolutely right to, otherwise she'll just take you to the cleaners.
I don't know why Mike employed her in the first place. Well, as soon as she gets home from work, I'm going to tell her to pack her bags.
Do you know, ever since this happened, I get a pain in my shoulder. Do you think it's connected?
Your nerve damage.
I can only get my arm that high. I used to be able to get it right up there.
Don't do that in court, Les. They're not that stupid.
How do you mean? Oh, I see. I meant not without it hurting. Oh. I used to enjoy drinking. Not anymore, it's agony. Oh, there it goes again. One of my only pleasures. Not anymore. He's got a lot to answer for, that fella. Anyway, you don't aware my problems.
Sorry, Les, I'm just in a bit of a fix at the moment.
What's the problem?
Well, I tendered for an order weeks ago and I just found out I got the contract.
Well, that's good news, isn't it?
Well, yeah, no. I don't have the upfront cash. I'm skint, Les. If I can't afford to get things made, I can't fulfil the order, can I?
Listen, what if I went to see a bank manager and told him about my case? He might give me an advance up front and then I could lend it you.
Yeah, it won't work.
Hang on, I'm not finished yet. Then we could share the profits between us.
Les, it's a nice idea, but that's not the way banks work.
Oh, no, I can't help you. I'm skint and all. What about your mother?
I've already tried her. You're my last hope.
Hey, Blue Eyes.
Talking to me?
So what did they teach you today, then?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I like that biology. It's my favourite subject, biology. Hey, I tell you what, I could help you with your homework if you like.
I bet you could.
So, what time should I come round then?
Sorry, it's history tonight. The Agrarian Revolution.
What I don't know about that. I could write you a book about that.
Honest? Well, what do you can lend us a copy. See ya.
You can just leave him there, I'll see to him.
Must have shifted quite a few, eh?
Yeah, I did, about 5 dozen. Thanks for your help.
It's all right. Glad I could help.
Let's have a look at this plan, then. This meeting room, it's on ground floor, you say?
Aye, just there, right upstairs.
And that's the main entrance. What time do they have this service, meeting, whatever they call it?
7 o'clock every night, 7 till 8.
What do they do after that?
They all go off in food truck.
What time's it now?
7:15.
Right, let's go and do it.
Tonight?
Yeah, catch them by surprise.
How's the lover boy today, then?
You mean my husband? He's asleep on settee.
Oh, would you mind if I took him round a couple of cans?
You are? Oh, go and find your own fella.
Funny how some women get so jealous. They must be afraid of losing the touch.
Funny how some women don't know when they're not wanted.
Directed at me, is that?
Go and ask your mate Deirdre. Because if you ask me, you might be looking for some new digs.
Oh, is that right, is it?
Have you seen some of the food in here? I wouldn't touch that lasagna with a bar's bone.
What about the sausage casserole?
It's not good value, neither. Look at the price of that curry.
Do you think you could do it for less?
Well, we do now. When we get that place across the road.
Next to bus stop.
Exactly, perfect location.
So, would it be a cafe or a cafe?
Oh, more a bistro stroke brasserie.
What do you mean, like French?
No, but peasant food.
With tablecloths?
Possibly.
What about candles?
No, nothing pretentious. Proper light so folk can see what they're eating without all that flickering.
Licensed?
Well, I'd have to think about that. As you know, I have strong views about alcohol misuse. On the other hand, I have strong views about serving the needs of the customer. Besides, I don't know how to go about getting a licence. I mean, we wouldn't be a restaurant exactly, and we certainly wouldn't be a wine bar.
Well, what does Gail think?
Well, she thinks Martin's going to lose his job. She thinks about nothing else.
I do feel sorry for her.
Well, so do I. But somebody has to make a decision. And we won't get another offer like that on the cafe. It's too good a chance to lose.
What do you think they're doing?
Some kind of soup or nothing they call it. Aye. I was daft enough to give him some food myself. There's no sign of her.
Well, do you recognise any of them?
Aye. But I can't see Ben or Ruth.
Let's just wait here.
If she don't come out, I'm going in.
No, you're not.
Well, she might be tied up or drugged.
I don't care. You're not going in there. Nobody is. Do you think they're not ready for someone trying to get in there and snatching the loved ones back? Of course they are. Our best chance is to wait and snatch her while she's outside.
She'll probably be locked in a room.
You're still not going in. They might look harmless with those tins of beans, but they're not. And they're not stupid either, especially when it comes to protecting their own setup.
That the lot, is it? 2 bitter lemons? My word, you don't half know how to push the boat out.
Well, it's not wise to drink too much alcohol on a cold night.
Is that so?
I read that in a magazine. By the way, I'd value your advice as a licensed victualler.
Oh.
How would I go about applying for a drinks licence?
You want to sell alcohol in a greasy spoon?
No. I might be moving a bit upmarket. I'm thinking of selling the present premises and taking that place over by the bookies.
Opening a cafe? Across the road? Licence?
Is anyone serving here or what?
Yeah, well, anyway, I would appreciate your advice when you've got a minute.
Have you heard what he's just said? He wants to open up a licensed cafe over the road. Upmarket. Well, I'm not having that.
Good for him, I say, good for him. It's time we had a decent place to eat round here.
What's wrong with my menu?
It never changes, it's run of the mill.
That's because I'm trying to keep the costs down and the prices.
And the meat content.
What are you on about?
I had one of them Betty's hot pots t'other day. If it weren't for Gristle, I'd have thought it was one of them vegetarian dishes.
Nonsense. Anyway, I'm going to have a word with Audrey Roberts, see if she can't put a spanner in his works.
What can she do about it, unless he wants to site his cafe in a park or a cemetery? Because them's the only places she's got any influence. More's the pity.
Well, worth a try.
That's him.
Where?
Ben and Ruth.
But Zoe's not with them.
I told you. They've done something too. They've got her tied up somewhere.
We don't know that.
Then how come she hasn't come out then and everyone else has?
I don't know, but we're still not going inside. We'll come back another night if necessary.
I'm going on my own now.
No, Ashley, we've got to stick together. Can't take any risks.
Oh, yeah? Giving it loads, aren't you, Gail?
I've been clearing up since I came home from work.
Oh, and there's nothing to show for it either, is there? We shouldn't bother you now.
No, I don't think we should. Sit down, will you, Jackie? I've got something to say.
Oh, go ahead, Gail.
When you first landed on my doorstep, we agreed that I would put you up for a couple of nights.
Which reminds me, we're leaving. Me and Tyrone.
What?
I was going to break it to you later on, but since you brought up the subject, Deirdre.
Oh, well, right, fine, I see.
Well, you see, we found something a little bit more suitable, less cramped than this, a bit warmer. I mean, I'm used to more space.
You've just got out of prison.
Well, there is more space in there than what there is in here.
I see.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong now, Deirdre. I'm really grateful. But it's hardly ideal, is it? I don't know how you put up with all the noise coming from that bookies downstairs. It's like dossing down at Haydock Park.
Yes, well, I hope your new place lives up to your expectations.
Don't worry, kid. It's the business.
Now then, young man, have you got something for me?
Your rent. Yeah, I'll have it for you by the end of the week. I've got a cheque coming. It's in the post.
Aye, and the moon's made out of green cheese. There's some folk round here say I'm just a big soft Nelly. Well, I'm not. You've till the end of the week, or I'll set bailiffs on you.
Can I have large scotch, please, Alex?
Yeah, in there, mate. I'll get that.
Go on, I'm listening. But if you're after getting your old job back, you've just wasted £2 on it.
No, nothing like that. I've just got myself a nice little contract.
I thought you wound the business up.
Yeah, well, it's just me now, isn't it? The only problem is, well, it's not even a problem. It's more of an opportunity.
Who for? You or me?
You.
Go on, then.
I haven't got the money up front to get the stuff made.
Well, I'm not lending you any.
I don't expect you to. But if I was to hand over the contract to you, maybe we could split the deal.
I don't know, I'd have to think about that. You see, I'm quite busy at the moment.
Have a look at the figures and get back to me.
You're not thinking of a 50-50 cut, are you?
Well...
We work out your percentage if I do the job. All right?
There's no sign of her.
Right, we'll have to leave it then.
But what if it's too late?
Well, there's nothing more we can do tonight.
Stop, I've seen her.
Where?
There you are. Where have you been?
I thought I saw Ashley.
Where?
No, it's all right, he's gone.
It's all quiet now. We've got the house to ourselves. You look beautiful tonight. Really beautiful. Should we go inside?
Grab the way. All right, mate.
Come with me. You're coming back, go! Come down!
Please, don't hit me. Please don't hit me. It's only what you deserve. Please. Don't you ever go near her again.
Get in the van, Joe.